Hello and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot with me, Cindy. So the theme for today, well, I let Spirit decide actually. So after I had put the piles out, shuffle, pulled out the cards, put them in the pile. So the card that was on the bottom of the Energy Oracle deck is our card. This is what we're looking for. So action. This is what the message today and for your week moving forward is. There's some sort of action that you need to take. Maybe it's a physical action upon something. Maybe it's a mental action about thoughts, allowing thoughts to proceed. It's some kind of action. Some kind of action. So there you go. That's what we're doing today. All right, so we have 4 piles. You can go into the description to choose your pile now if you already have your intuitive way of doing that. If you would like a little bit of help opening up your intuition, you can stick with me. I'll do a little teeny tiny meditation practice so that you can get a number from Spirit and walk towards your pile number. All right, so I'm going to start that right now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and if you look way up into that oak tree over there, you're going to see that there's not a big hole, but you know what? You could probably put two of your fists through that hole. That's how big it is. So you can put 2 of your fists through that. Now, if you walk towards that tree and kind of go over to the side, go to the right a little bit. Oh, and look at that. Do you see how at one point there used to be, a long time ago, a tree house on this tree, and there isn't anymore. But what's left are almost like the ladder ruts. What are those called? I can't remember the word right now. Tongs, no. You know what I mean? Those rungs, that's what it is. Thank you. Somebody I think was yelling that out watching the video. The ladder rungs, but they're made out of wood and they've been nailed to the tree. So you're going to very carefully climb up there. Because there's something very special inside. So there is an owl that's been nesting in there, and I saw the owl fly away. And I'm really curious to see what's in there. I think there's eggs. It would be interesting to see how many eggs are inside there. I've heard that this owl will produce anywhere from 1 to 4 eggs. So I'm going to let you climb up that tree. Be careful. And then when you get up there, you can look inside and tell me, how many eggs do you see? That is actually the number that Spirit would like you to pick today. Spirit is asking you to pick that card. Nudging you. You don't have to, but that's kind of the message. All right. So when, climb down safely, and then you can come down for your reading. All right. So we're going to start with pile number 1. So your first card in the tarot is the 4 of Swords. Untamed Animal Spirit card is the Gazelle. That's fast energy, but it's sitting still, isn't it? Return to Spirit card is Power. Ooh. Energy Oracle card is the 4th chakra, Heart chakra, with Archangel Raphael. Well, look at this. Okay, I'm getting the message that you do need to take action. Actually, that's funny. So you do need to take action. This 4 of Swords, you've been sitting, contemplating, meditating, taking time out, reflecting, digging deeper inside yourself, reading a book, doing something, just pulling away from the troubles of the world as much as you could. That's great. That's wonderful. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. Spirit is saying it's time to take action. You are being supported with this 4th chakra, heart energy. Lead with your heart. I'm getting the message to lead with your heart if it feels good from within. It doesn't make you feel like heavy energy in your chest. This is sort of getting this message from Spirit that this is your way to know if your intuition is working well. If the energy in your chest does not feel heavy, if you do not feel just deeply uncomfortable, if you feel almost giddy and excited, then you're on the right track. You're on the right track, or just feel good. Just feel good. No bad vibes. It's a good idea. Whatever it is that you should be doing, because your power is being given to you. Your power is sitting here. It needs to be harnessed. Like this gazelle. This is so fast. Gazelle, I guess they would say like the second fastest animal, because cheetahs chase them down to eat them. Cheetahs are the fastest, but sometimes gazelle wins. So it's really a back and forth little thing here. Point is, this is a very fast animal, and it's just sitting still. Very powerful, can leap huge jumps, change direction quite quickly, very adaptable, but it's sitting still. So it's like this wonderful energy, this ability that you have inside of you, something. It's like you've been recharging your battery, which is great, that's fine. But Spirit is saying, I think there's probably something coming towards you. Maybe there's some opportunities that you need to move towards, but it's about taking the action. It's about taking the action and leading with your heart. You may have a number of different things that possibly you're thinking about you want to do, and to sort of work through that and decide what is the best course of action, which one should I follow now. I would go with what your heart is telling you. What your heart is telling you. You're getting very supportive energy in that direction right now, and to go into your power. Just go and do it. Go and do it. You're going to do great. Those horses are going. They're going for it, baby. All right, that was number 1. Thank you. And now I'm going to do number 2. So for number 2, you have the 4 of Cups. You have the golden egg. Sweet. You have intuition. Oh, this is interesting. And your last card is adjacent possibilities. Wow. Wow, there's definitely stuff going on for you. Okay, I'm getting the message that you've been thinking about stuff, thinking about options. I don't know, I'm kind of getting the message like lost in thought, not sure which door to walk through really, in a sense, right? Not sure which door to walk through. This is interesting because you might like number 1. Number 1 might also give you some guidance in terms of knowing where to go or how to use that energy. All right, because there's something here for you. And it's actually already here. I feel like it's already here in this 3-dimensional world. You haven't reached it yet. You need to get into the right door here. You need to sort of walk into the door where this golden egg is for you. But the trick, right, is knowing which door. Well, how do I get into that golden egg? So the golden egg is a gift from Spirit. It's a gift from the spirit world, but it's in this egg. To me, it's already here. It's waiting specifically for you. Something for you. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could just be an opportunity, like that will grow into something. You're being asked to use your intuition. Use your intuition on this. That's why I think the first pile will really work for you. Yeah, definitely pile 2 people need to see pile 1 and pile 2. Because I don't want to repeat everything I said in pile 1. But what I will tell you is it has to do with your heart center and how you feel about something. Use that as your intuition and your guidance to know which direction you should be going into right now. Oh, I'm going to give you a quick little example. This is a personal example for myself. So I was quite a few months ago, I had like so many different things I was sort of working on. I was working on developing my tarot, opening myself up to spirit. I was also starting to do more artwork because I am an artist as well. I was doing more artwork. And I was also spending like quite a bit of time at my son's school because I really do enjoy volunteering there and helping there as well. But it just felt like, you know what, I have so much going on. I don't know what to focus on anymore. So I actually took my tarot cards and I said to Spirit, I said, Pentacles represent tarot. And swords represent artwork. And wands represent the school. And I don't remember, maybe there was a 4th option too. But anyways, So I shuffled. Tell me what I should focus on, Spirit. Like I opened myself up. I asked the question. You have to ask the question sometimes. If you don't ask the question, nobody's going to answer it for you, right? So I asked the question. I laid down, I think, 5 cards. And they were all telling me to do tarot, except one that was telling me to continue at the school. So it's like, okay. So I know now I'm going to put the art, I'm going to put it on the side. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to focus on the tarot, and that will actually give me time to do my hour or so at the school during the day. Well, holy cow, like in 3 months I have 8,000 followers. I don't even know how that's, or subscribers, sorry, my son always tells me, Mom, they're not followers, they're subscribers. Okay. So like, that's like my own personal story, that sometimes you just have to ask Spirit. Just go out and ask, and they're going to tell you which door, which direction to go in to find your golden egg. Oh, and to end that story, so then I presented an idea to the school principal about an artwork that I would like to do for the school as a gift that symbolizes, when you walk through the schools of the door, bringing your better self. He loved it. So I've been doing that now too. But it's sort of it's not to say that you can't do all your ideas. It's just sometimes you might need to focus on one a little bit more than the others. You might have to take one of them and put them on a shelf and focus on something. Then once you develop it and the wheel starts turning, it starts rolling down the hill, that's looking after itself. It's a routine. That's okay. Now I can take that other thing off the shelf and start working on that a bit. There you go. Maybe you don't have to go to pile number 1 now. I saved you all that time. You could go just for the fun of it. All right, thanks. Thanks for number 2. Thanks for letting me share my story. All right then. Pile number 3. Your first card is the Tower. Well, lucky you. But towers are good stuff, man. It means a big change, something good, a shake up in the system. Wow, followed by unicorn energy. So don't worry. Spirit is protecting you in this tower moment. Then you have Celestial. Wow, definitely Spirit. Wow, what is here? The Temple Path. Ooh. Okay, well, you guys are waking up. I can tell you that much. Wow, you're definitely waking up. Have you had your tower moment yet? Have you had your tower moment in where you look at your life and you're like, oh my gosh, is this really what I want to do? Are these the people I really want to hang out with? Is this the action I want to take in my life? Is this the course, the road that I wanted to go down? Maybe it is. But something's going to change. Something is going to change. I feel like there's something that you're looking at in your life and you need more clarity. You want to develop it more. Something deep within yourself. Wow. Let's hold these 3 up. Oh boy, yeah, talk about energies here. We have the unicorn, and the unicorn, if we look at it again, is looking right at the tower moment. So I feel like you're protected. When this tower moment comes through, you're definitely protected by Spirit. This is a full cycle change, though. It's a big cycle change because there's a full moon behind that unicorn. It's not a crescent moon or a tiny little sliver of a moon. It is a full moon. This is a big wake up. This is a connection somehow to Spirit. Absolutely. Woo! I was looking at the screen and it said 1313 when I said this is a connection to Spirit. Synchronicity! There you go. So awesome. So yeah, the unicorn is there. It's protecting you through this. You're fine. You're okay. There might be some pain involved, but you're going to work through it. This is a time to connect very deeply with the universal energy, the energy that you come from, where you come from, almost being able to feel that again, actually. Not almost being able to feel that again. You are going to feel that again. You're going to feel this vibrational energy that is going to be very familiar to you because this is energy where you come from. This is not your body energy. This is deep soul energy. And you're being asked to go on the temple path here. So the temple path doesn't mean you have to go to Gaza or anything like that. Like, what you need to do is what Spirit is asking you to do, nudging you to do, is to spend some time really reflecting, digging down within yourself, taking time out, taking time for yourself. Been getting that message a lot lately. You know, we have a very busy world. Our world is really, really busy, and people do not take enough time for themselves, because you are not just here to pay the bills. You are not just here to pay off your mortgage, to pay off your student loan. You are here to grow your deeper self. That is really why you are here. And it's important to remember to take that time, because when you don't, tower moments come in. This is Spirit just saying, you know, you need to do this. You really need to do this. You need to do this for yourself, for your deeper cause. You know, however old you are, if you've got another 20, 40, 60 years, 70 left on the planet, that's all fine and dandy. Those bills will somehow get paid, but you don't want to go through this lifetime and having not achieved some of the deeper soul goals that you had for yourself. What those are, I don't know. That's up to you in Spirit. Those are contracts that you made before you came here with different soul tribes and parties, but it is time to take that. I'm getting the message that some of you may actually not get this tower moment, that you may be taking this now, and it's almost like just a gentle wave that's coming through and you're riding it to this new destination. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And maybe that's how Unicorn is kind of protecting you in that sense. It's kind of trying to give you a message now. It's time to do this for yourself so you can avoid a tower moment. And a tower moment, for anyone that's not sure, is like, you know, a huge shift in your life, the way it has been. It's not going back to the way it was. It's big. Like, it could be something as large as just moving to a new house, or it could be something as big as a divorce. It could be something as small as, you know, going and taking art classes at a community center or something. You know, like, it's just something. It's a change. It's a change in your life, in your routine, and everything. Basically, it's new energy. It's good. Okay. Number 4. Your tarot card is the 10 of Wands. Oh my gosh, everybody is burdened and working hard here. You have Peacock. Well, you're looking good doing it anyways. Then you have Feline. Oh boy, is there a message for Leos here again? Let's see. And Woman holding a heart. Oh, we finally got some love coming through, babies. We finally got some love coming through. But, let me see here. Yeah, you've been doing too much. You have been doing too much. This doesn't even seem like you. Seems like someone who likes you. Everyone is watching you work so hard. Everyone is watching you be overburdened, actually. You've taken on too much. You're doing too much. The weight of the world is literally on your shoulders and your back. That can't feel good. Or it's at least felt like that. Like you've been doing a lot of something and you need to change it. People who care about you, people who are quite sexy and, you know, great to look at, are watching you with concern. I feel like these people know you. I feel like you know them. This isn't some stranger that's seeing you on the bus going, oh, wow, she's really hot. He's really cool. Somebody who knows you that is a little bit concerned. And they're feeling, too, like, you know, this connection that they have with you is it's not as strong anymore because you have so much going on. There's distance here. I just got the message. It's really weird because I don't see it in the cards, but the message just came through that somebody's physically far away from someone else right now. So the effort needs to be made. This person is holding their heart to you. They are holding their heart to you. They are waiting. They're waiting for you to come back, whether it is the physical distance or these burdens that you have taken on. I'd like to look at this card a little more and see what it's really doing here. Wow. So the message I'm getting here is mirroring. Whoever this is that is concerned about you, this is very deep. This is like almost twin flame, soulmate here. This connection, you know, you can't pull it apart. You sort of know that. They know it. This is why they sit and they wait and they watch. They're like, whoa, what's going on with my overburdened soulmate, twin flame over here? let me get, okay. I've done this in a while, but I'm going to pull out a card here. What does Spirit recommend for the people who picked this pile right now? What is a recommendation from Spirit? Oh, the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Wow. So you really need to swipe away what's burdening you. You really need to swipe that away. You've got to swipe that away. You've got to start getting rid of things that aren't serving your higher purpose, that aren't serving, you know, what you really want to be doing with your life. This is going to be a tiny cycle change. There is a little tiny moon here. This is going to be a little bit of a cycle change for you, going into new energy with this. But the Page of Swords. So coming in with sort of like at how she's coming in with these beautiful white swans and sort of knocking out the dark birds. Not that there's anything wrong with dark birds. It's just the symbolism of it. So she's knocking out the dark birds. But this feels like too, like this is something new for you. You've been doing something that you've never done before, and you've really put yourself into it wholeheartedly, but it's allowed other things to kind of fall away and other relationships to become. People are concerned in those relationships right now. I'm going to ask for one more because I'm getting that there's people watching this who this is their person. So, you know, what are you going to do? Send them the video and say, okay, this is what that tarot reader Cindy said to do. Okay. So let's get a recommendation for those that are watching this and it's their person who's in this energy. King of Swords. Interesting. Very interesting energy. They're kind of pushing you forward. Like, speak to them about it. But this king is also sitting and waiting, so patience. Oh, Spirit. Yeah, so speak it. The King of Swords definitely speaks the truth, but don't overthink it. Don't overthink it for sure. I like that this King of Swords has this beautiful white owl. Continue to watch the situation, to be patient, and speak your truth. And then from that, it's up to you, I guess, because that's the only card that Spirit let me pull. The only one that flew out. All right, that was interesting. Okay, let me know how that resonated. And that was it. Until next week, my dears, I hope that was helpful. Oh yeah, remember action. See, sometimes I get so caught up in it, I forget that that was the theme of it. So there is some action for you to take there, is to speak your truth. And as we listen to the birds tweet in the background, I want to thank everyone who's come to the channel, who's come to the video. I really do enjoy the energy that you bring to these readings. I cannot thank you enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.